Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to this edition of Central Coast Bass. Back with Eric again. This time on a totally different lake. Checking out Naciemento in November. Cold, it's supposed to rain later. But this time we should catch fish.
Right? Yep. You love this lake.
I love it.
You always catch fish.
Always catch fish. Alright. Yeah, I want the threes. Get the 2.5s. Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. It's heading somewhere. I have a few spots. See how it goes. I want to check a few spots.
Not as bad as I thought.
It said 37 in the morning.
Feels warmer than 37.
By 37, my fingers are freezing. Okay, well, we'll check in later and see how it's going. Well, we're still cruising around. He's trying some of his own spots here. Thinking they might be too deep. Verification. It is. Damn lake's too full. Is that the problem? Is that the problem? It's too full right now? You're just fishing it with not such much water in it? Not such much water? Oh, that was a good phrase.
You ready to show me some spots?
Yeah. Well, again, Eric catches the first fish.
Small fish. Straight down, there's a bunch of them.
Bigger than my first one. Last time it was only 3 inches, remember? Alright, back to the same scenario.
That fish was...
I'm going to try though.
These fish they're not on the bottom,
They're up suspended about 15 feet.
They're suspended down between 12
and down about 12 and 18 feet. So they're down there though. That's a good sign. There's another spot, like in San Antonio, that he's never really fished. So I gave him a new area. And we just gotta see if we can find some good ones on it. Well, this time he got a good keeper. Well, I found him some water. Got some little one. Look at that one's. That's not a standard 1 1/4 there.
Well, I'm gonna find out.
He's gonna measure it. We're gonna weigh it.
I'm gonna weigh it and see what
It's probably about one, might be 1.5. I doubt it. It's probably bigger than 1 1/4 though.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Told him. He caught a couple more little ones and he kept told me, oh, that's not what we want. Well, there'll be a bigger one down there. Just wait. He found that one. Yep, so much for weighing it.
Some other time.
Well, this time he's got a little bit bigger one. I guess guess it's back to me showing him the spots and him catching all the fish. Yeah, that one's probably 1.5 pounds. And it was on that same color?
Yeah, amber blue. You gotta wait till after my tournament next week, bro, before you.
Huh?
You gotta wait till after my tournament next week before you post this, because I don't want anybody to know.
Oh no, it's going up tomorrow.
Probably any color will work.
See, it
I
says,
don't know how to do this.
it says any color will work, and I haven't even got a bite yet on many different colors.
Because this hook is really dull.
You just put it under the gills. Just put it up in the gill thing. It's not gonna kill him.
121. 1 1/4.
It looked bigger. Okay, well, I finally got my first one. Keeper. Probably another about 1.25 pounds. That one smacked crank, and remember what I said about wanting to figure out what their activity level was?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good sign. It's the front hook. That's a real good sign. Catch them on the back hook, that means they're not really that active, but he smacked it dead center, which is a good sign. So maybe we can find some other better ones on a crank. Till the next update.
Crawdad.
Good deal.
A little bit of a crawdad in there.
Switch the jigs, and you got one on jig. And you can see a crawdad sticking out. We'll say la vie to that one.
Yeah.
I need you holding one up.
Oh, okay. All right.
One of these days.
All right.
He'll get this whole video thing down eventually. Doesn't pose. He just ignores I'm here. All right, back to fishing. He is whacking another one on the jig.
I'm not used to the show business stuff.
And your guest, Eric Lloyd. There we go.
Probably another 1.25 pounds, maybe.
Yep. So it just depends on what everyone else is doing. Sometimes that'll do it for you.
Yeah, the guys who beat us here last, well, I guess it was February they beat us. They had 13 pounds.
Wow. Yeah, 13 pounds is a good limit in here.
I know, they were smoking on hula grub.
Okay. Time for another update. We finally started getting some rain. He went back to his rain gear. It's actually starting to rain again now. Just stopped for a sec. Checked out a couple more areas. Haven't got anything yet. Seems like that first area we went through so far has been the best. I'm going to try some other areas first. Play around a bit. With the rain, it should get better. We'll see with further updates. I got to reel in my line because I think it's going around the 20 minute right now. Until the next update. Another fish in a different area.
Hold still.
Little keeper, looks like. Maybe.
If he'll let me keep him.
Well, it might be in the 50s, but it's cold. Might be in the 50s, but it's cold. I think you meant to say it might be in the 50s and they're active.
That's probably a legal fish, but maybe just barely.
Yeah.
Bon voyage?
Sure. And the rain's lightened up for a little bit, but you can see the skies out there. It's looking like it might get worse. Oh, jeez. Well, it's a little one, but it's another fish.
There's a bunch of them down there.
Yeah, I just found a little pot of fish down here. I actually switched to a red and black worm, and I've got a couple of hits on it. But what is that? You're getting on that smoke? Oh no, that's the.
I was using the blue slug, forest slug.
Okay, it's lightened up a little. There's no rain at the moment. Wind's kind of calming down, and we're gonna go try some other spots. See if he can catch a bunch more fish. Maybe he may catch one more fish. I'm starting to get down. I've got some hits and some other things. I think I'll catch some. It's fun anyway. I'm here to show him some spots. That's why I'm here. Okay, well, we're still fishing. Other than that little flurry he had, we tried some other spots. Not much. We're kind of down from the place that we first started. We were catching a lot. He just saw a bunch of them outside this little cut on the bottom, so we're giving it a try. Wind's picked up a bunch. You can tell. My pants are now wet. But not that bad. Wind's died down a bit. We're getting ready to try our first spot again probably after this, where we caught a lot of them this morning. But there's still some good looking shoreline ahead of us, so we'll see how it goes. He's changing up. He just broke off his jig. Oops. As he said, he found a bunch of good fish in that little cut. Anyway, it's a little one. It's the first one in a while. And it's something new. He threw on a flick shake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, threw on a flick shake. First cast, he caught that one.
It works for me over here in the cold weather.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about throwing the little 4-inch Senko all day and haven't touched it yet. Oh well.
Works at Margarita too.
Yeah, I never fished it there. Wasn't a pattern the last time I fished there. All right, so maybe in this area we can start getting some other good keepers. I might try to throw on one of my Senkos and give it a go. See what happens. Okay, I just turned it off. And about 2 seconds after I turned it off, he sets the hook into this one. And that one's actually a keeper. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Not as big as in the other spot, but definite improvement. Okay, I'm definitely going to try and go to the Senko now. I mean, I'm going to do it weightless, but this wind has died down, and I might be able to get it with a bigger hook to get all the way down there. What color is that? Green pumpkin?
Green pumpkin. I got some more if you want one.
Green pumpkin.
You want one?
Yeah, I have some actually. I'm going to give it a try. I love the weightless. Now that this wind has settled down, I might be able to get to sink down there. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to get something that catches me more than one fish today. Of course, this is a repeat of the last time I fished with him, but I'm here to show him spots, and I show him to him, and he catches a bunch of fish. I guess that's good. He'd think I was a liar if he didn't. Right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. See? Proof's in the pudding. Or the fish. I guess. Okay, here's a rarity. I end up throwing on a double blade chartreuse spinnerbait and end up catching the biggest spot of the day so far. Probably about, I don't know, I might throw it on the scale to see, but probably about 1.5 at least. Maybe a little over 1.5, but yeah, I didn't think it was sinking down enough. I threw it right over there next to the rock and just let it drop, and all of a sudden my line took off and I set the hook into this. Hey Eric. Nanny, 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 nanny. Proves there's bigger ones over here for you though. Right?
Yep.
I'm going to weigh it just because he wants to get about, what? How much you want? 9 pounds for your tournament?
I want 11 pounds.
Well, he wants 11.
So I need 5 fish at 2 1/4, roughly. I can't do math.
Okay, well I don't think mine will go there, but I'm gonna turn off the video because it's raining, and I'm gonna get back to fishing this thing to see if it catches any more. And next update, I'll tell you what this one weighed. Sound good, Derek?
Yep.
Okay, again, I'm still holding the fish. 2 seconds after I turned off the camera, he slams the hook. That one go bare. That will go 12. Barely a keeper, but we're finding them in these little cuts. Like you can see behind us.
I got a little device. It's a fish stretcher.
If I pan around a bit here, you can see these little cuts is where we're finding the fish. This guy was right on the edge of it. All right, like I said, I'm going to weigh him. I'll update you on the next time around. It's been a while, but finally got another fish. Woo! Woo! Whopper of the day. Oh, and that other fish I said I'd update you on was 147. That's the biggest one of the day. One of his was 1.2, I think. But yeah, it's winding down. It's been raining. It's been raining really good for about last half hour, 40 minutes. It's been really raining. Starting to get really soaked. It's just about go time. This is the spot we originally started in, and that's the first bite we've had. I actually had a little bite on a spinnerbait. He had a bite that he broke off on a jig, and then he caught that one. That was it. And this morning, getting bites all along this. So I guess this is probably, well, might be an update if we get another fish, but other than that, it'll probably be a c'est la vie update. Man, it is cold. It's really starting to get cold now, being so wet. We're not fair weather fishermen.
Nope.
We'll fish in anything.
I tried to chicken out though, remember?
Yeah, he tried chicken out. He actually said, do you really want to fish? It's going to be shitty and cold and rainy. But I said, no, I want to fish. So here we are. And it was good most of the day, but now it's shitty. Alright?
We've been lucky that the wind hasn't been bad.
Okay, this is just one of those darn it things. See, right over there, on the horizon, blue sky.
Now the wind is blowing south.
Yeah, the wind's blowing a different way. It just picked up after we said the wind didn't come up. It's getting a lot colder, and like I said, you can see right there, suddenly either end in the cloud or the break in the storm, and oh well, too little too late, because it's already probably almost 3:30 or 4, and changing the clock, it gets dark early. So, but yeah, you got the darndest thing after dealing with all this foul weather. Blue sky shows up. That's fishing. Made it back. And look at that. We leave after a whole day of rain, and this is what happens. Clears up right as we're getting ready to go. Oh, Mother Nature, she's a bitch. Okay, this is pretty much how much it rained today. You can see, this thing was dry when we got here. There was no water running down this little edge, and look at it. It's like a full-on stream now. I mean, we might have got a half-inch of rain or something on us today. And in the background, you can hear it all running through and shooting right over there into the lake. And you can also see that we're pretty much the only ones here. This is the parking lot. My car, his truck and boat. There's another boat over there, but I got the cover on it. We actually saw one other bass boat early before the rain, and a couple other boats on the lake, but we pretty much had it to ourselves today. And you can see my hands. Look at my hands. Look at how wrinkled, and they're just so soaked right now. Just like me. I'm freezing. He's already changed out. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, we did it. Did you learn?
Yes, I did. Every time I go out, I try to learn new stuff. And the couple times I fished with you, I've learned a lot.
And again, spots you never...
That's right. Spots that
you never think to fish.
Not really, no. Just...
And he's probably going to use them
Because there's nothing but rocks all the way around this lake, and they just kind of all look the same, you know. And
Yeah, but that one spot, I found it. First time I ever came here, that spot I went to, and I think I got 2 seconds in the third, and almost all my fish came off the spot that I showed him today. And you saw the ones he caught, and both of them I caught came off that wall, and the one I got was the biggest, the 147 or something.
147.
And it was a spot a little further down that I showed him right at the end. So I guess next year he wants to fish some more in some other lakes.
Oh, Margarita and Lopez?
Yeah, Margarita and Lopez. I got a lot of places to show you there. And again, they'll be like here. Nobody ever seems to fish them.
I want to fish them. I want to learn.
So that's going to do it for this second episode of Fishing with the Viewer. And like I said in the last one, anybody else want to learn? I'm willing.
Send an email to Scott and get to know each other and find out what you want to go fishing. And
yeah, my key phrase for my guiding is your boat, my knowledge. So that's the way I go about it. You don't have to worry about you can run the boat, all your stuff on there, don't have to worry. I'll just take you to spots I know and fish the stuff that I catch fish on them, and hopefully you'll learn like him. And update. Last tournament.
3rd place, San Antonio.
All
cranking. All shallow cranking.
Largemouth.
All largemouth.
Which, remember in the show I said he hadn't caught in there before. So hope you had fun, hope you enjoy it, and hope you like the beautiful backdrop. It's not deer like last time, but great sunset, and we're done pretty early. We've seen bald eagles today.
There's a deer down there.
Oh, him and his deer. All right.
That's for my wife.
That's for his wife.
She loves deer.
Yeah. He had to get one in for his wife. She likes deer. Okay, we're done. Time to get warm and drive home. Talk to you later.
See you later, man. Thank you.
Here we go.
I'm going to put that in somewhere. It's a good burp, and I got it. It's on film.
Is this thing on?
The blooper reel. It's him burping as we're getting ready to shoot the final. That's a scene right there, huh? Look at that sky. That's a Kodak moment. And I'm using a Kodak camera.